Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience. Manifest your truth on YouTube. We have a disturbing scenario that's taking place with the United Auto Workers Union, UAW. They're striking in Michigan, Ohio, and in the suburb of St. Louis, Missouri, Wentzville, Missouri. What we're seeing is now with this great dependence on computer information and technology is being replaced by, it is replacing manpower. We're losing the dependence on humans having jobs and taking care of things, and is being replaced by machinery, AI, computer information systems. And so jobs like manufacturing, distribution, the retail space, you're going to see humans in those jobs diminish. And I think it's going to diminish by at least 50% within the next 5 years. And I think in the next 10 years, you're going to see very few human beings that are having those types of jobs. This is a disturbing trend. We have made great advances in technology, but it's going to be at the loss of our human spirit and our human physical ability to do these jobs. You won't have a machine that will go on strike, that will talk back, that will have HR issues. And I think you see the Fortune 500 companies moving in that direction. So we're seeing a very, very disturbing trend. And if that takes place, you're going to see an increase in homelessness. You're going to see an increase in mental illness. We already have 6 factors that are harboring our moral and ethical framework in America. Mental illness, the opioid crisis, homelessness, joblessness, an inept inner city urban school system, gun violence, and now we have artificial intelligence affecting the writer's strike. We have computer technology affecting the manufacturing business. Wages have not increased with the cost of living increased at the same rate in the last 25 years. Teachers are still making very little money. Police officers, firemen are making the same that they made 20 years ago. Mind you, we're paying NBA players $50 and $60 million a year. So there is a disruption in our moral aptitude and fortitude for taking care of its own people. So we're seeing all of these disturbing signs that people, the American people, need to wake up. We need to legislate. We need to talk to our politicians, our legislators, our governors, our state reps about changing a narrative and these rules and laws that are depleting the humanness and the humanity in our workforce. This is very disturbing, and you're going to see much more civil unrest here in the future if we continue to let technology rule us versus us ruling technology. There is a disturbing trend that's taking place. So I felt the need to do an episode on this particular scenario because it seems like in America that we're increasing the amount of demise that is taking place with our American citizens versus trying to help them. This UAW strike is being working for General Motors and being part of UAW, and Detroit was built on the automotive industry. Wentzville, Missouri was built on the automotive industry. So you have pockets, cities and suburbs that's their entire industry. And if we don't take care of these people, we're going to have desolate towns, we're going to have desolate souls, and it's going to make this country a very unsafe and unhealthy place to live. It's almost as if manpower is getting ready to be deleted like the horse and buggy before the car. And we do not want that. We need as many people to work. We need as many people to maintain this economic system to keep it healthy. And if we're going to have robots and artificial intelligence and technology doing all the work for these kinds of middle class jobs, what is going to happen to our middle class? Our middle class is on the brink of bankruptcy, moral bankruptcy, financial bankruptcy, and this is a very, very disturbing trend. So we need to galvanize each other, come together, support these UAW strikers, support the writers' strike. We as humans need to come together and connect and make sure that we keep this world and this country as vibrant as possible and not let technology take over our humanity. So stay aware, stay conscious, manifest your truth in the right direction. Let's stay awake, and let's not turn this country into the Jetsons. We need humanness, we need human contact, we need the togetherness to make this world a better place. And it is very disturbing when manufacturing, distribution, retail, the writers out in Hollywood and throughout the entire country and the world, when their jobs are at stake with something that does not even really physically exist in any kind of flesh, blood, and feelings. And I'm talking about technology. We need technology, but we do not need it to take over the world. It is already partially replacing us as parents, because now kids can get whatever they want at a push of a button, and that has depleted the moral turpitude of our society as we see it. Kids are growing up way too fast. It's hard to decipher all this information at a push of a button. We still need uncles and fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers and mothers to help navigate young people in the right direction. So there's a human connection that's being disrupted by all of this technological advances. And you're seeing it right now in this UAW strike, and definitely in the writers' strike. So let's wake up. Let's stay in control of technology and not let technology control us. And let's continue to try to make this world a better place.